The World Health Organization (WHO) confirmed the killer disease has reared its ugly head again in the World Health Organization (WHO) confirmed the killer disease has reared its ugly head again in Africa between April 4 and May 13 in devastating figures released today. They also said a staggering 393 people who had come into contact with the epidemic were being followed up after an outbreak in Bikoro, Iboko and Wangata was confirmed. Though additional information on the outbreak is limited, the event did not trigger a public health warning, the organization said. News of the outbreak brings to mind the terror of the epidemic that killed 11,000 people and infected 28,000 in West Africa between 2014 and 2016. The West African epidemic began in a small village in Guinea, with a 2-year-old boy thought to be the first victim. It became a plague when it spread to Sierra Leone and Liberia. The last outbreak also took place in the Congo and killed 4 people last year. The illness spreads frighteningly quickly with symptoms including fever, severe headache, muscle pain, weakness, fatigue, diarrhea and vomiting to name a few. The also said a staggering 393 people who had come into contact with the epidemic were being followed. Ebola has been traced all the way back to 1976 when 151 people died in Nzere in South Sudan and 280 in Yambuku, near the Ebola River, which is where the disease gets its name. The disease is believed to be hosted by bats, but the blood and bodily fluids of animals is how the disease is thought to have transmitted to humans. As it is impossible to eradicate the animals infected with Ebola, it is also impossible to wipe the virus out entirely. This means it is inevitable that it will return. A quick response when the disease takes hold betters the chances of survival. 2014, Pauline Kafferke, a British aid worker, was diagnosed with Ebola at Glasgow's Gartnavel General Hospital. She had just returned to Scotland from Sierra Leone and is thought to have caught the toxic bug wearing a visor instead of goggles while in Africa. It took 11 months for Ms. Kafferke to be declared free of infection.